It's a hard knock life for us. It's a hard knock life for us. Follow us on Twitter at our Twitter is from a hat.
Do you guys like cotton candy?
Yeah. You mean like fairy floss?
Yeah, I'm okay with it.
I hate fairy
I love it.
Like, I won't. I mean, if it's available somewhere, I'm not going to buy it just because it's there. Like, if there's no other option.
It's like, but it looks so appealing to me. It's like a Tide Pod.
Yeah.
It looks so appealing to me, but then once I eat it, it's like a bad idea.
No, I like it. See, I think it tastes good. My only problem with it is how sticky everything gets. Everything gets ridiculously sticky when you eat it. Your mouth, just biting into it, your hands, just all of it. Your junk.
Have you got to put it on your dick?
Yeah, of course.
You got to make yourself a dick.
You gotta know how that feels, right? Like,
you got to put your dick on everything. Put your dick on the world. Listeners, if you're at home, and you've got a dick, just go sit it on something you wouldn't normally sit it on.
Get permission first, though.
Of course, yeah. Welcome to From a Hat, the show where we draw a topic out of a hat, just like it says in the title. I'm Ben.
I'm Dom.
I'm Phoenix.
Who wants to draw out of a hat?
Ha! Trying to take our hosty McGhosty.
Trying?
Fight a horror movie villain.
What?
Fight a horror movie villain.
Like right now?
Yeah, let's do it.
Alright,
let's go fight
Bring it.
Krueger.
Pause the podcast. I stood up for those at home.
Yeah. You always forget it's an audio medium.
Audio medium.
Because you get so into it.
Oh, I'm
Anyway.
a big fan of visual gags on audio medium.
But anyway, so what theme song should I use?
Psycho Killer. No, that's not.
I love Psycho
That's a great song.
That's a good song.
Boom, boom.
We could use that.
Boom, 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 boom.
I can't seem to face up to the facts. I'm tense and nervous and I can't relax. I can't sleep cause my bed's on fire. Don't touch me, I'm a real live wire. Psycho killer, qu'est-ce que c'est? Fa 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 better.
As the guy who comes up with the shit around here,
So
I came up with this.
We're fighting a horror movie villain.
The idea being, who could you successfully fight and defeat?
The birds from Birdemic.
No, because they can explode.
I haven't seen Bird.
You underestimate my power.
You underestimate explosions. The birds in Birdemic can spit acid, they can explode, they dive bomb, and there's a lot of them. It's every bird.
Okay, actually, that might have been a bad choice.
Every bird on the planet.
I'm pretty good at coming up with weird excuses, but I can't think of a way out of that.
Ghostface.
From
Saw
Ben 10.
4.
Of Saw 4.
Yeah.
There's Ghostface, as in Ghostface Killer from Wu-Tang Clan?
What do you mean? It's the bad guy from Saw. No, sorry, not Saw.
I was about to say, that's Scream. That's why I was like, Saw?
Scream 4.
He's just a guy with a knife.
Which one, who is he in that?
It's Emma Roberts.
Oh.
So it's just a woman?
Yes. Now, here's the thing. You might be thinking, Phoenix, you're just gonna beat up on a woman in a costume.
With a knife.
She has a knife.
But, you've got to remember that Emma Roberts can hold her own, for she is known for beating up her fiancé, Evan Peters.
I did not know that.
Well, that
I don't
happened.
even know who Emma Roberts is.
Emma Roberts was in Wild Child.
Anything else?
If
you say Scream 4, I'll punch
Where
you.
the Millers?
Yeah, she was in Where the Millers.
Who's she in Where the Millers?
She's
the
the
girl.
sister, the daughter.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
So true. Yeah, she wasn't Rachel from Friends.
I was about to say, was she Jennifer Aniston? Am I confusing Jennifer Aniston?
So she can fight, but I think that I could beat up Evan Peters too, which is why I think it'd be a good fight between me and Emma Roberts.
You're more concerned about the even playing field, like
Yeah, I don't want to go in a fight where it's clear that one or the other is going to lose. I want it to be like an even match where at any point I could take the knife off the
Are you
killer.
going in with any weapons?
No, but all she has is a knife.
Yeah, a knife.
Yeah.
which she'll stab into you.
Yeah, and then what?
Have you ever been stabbed?
I mean, no, but I feel like one stab's not gonna kill me.
Yeah, but she'll just keep stabbing you.
That's why she stabs, you grab her wrist, and you hold it in, then you pull out the knife, and bam, stab right through the neck.
He's thought about all of this.
If you stab in and you hold her wrist, she's holding onto that knife with a death grip. You're not getting it out of her hand.
Yeah, but she's also not getting it back into a spot that could kill me.
To which she'll then, just keep jiggling it around.
Yeah, it'll hurt.
Yeah, and then she'll knee you in the crotch.
Phoenix has been
And then
practicing
didn't-
CQC.
I didn't think about the crotch.
You forget that you have a dick.
Okay.
The weak spot.
If she has a knife, can I go in there with a cup?
Why do you want a cup?
Like a groin guard.
Oh! Do you own one?
Yes!
Offer her a drink of water.
I thought you meant like a mug. Just peg a coffee mug at her head. Fooled
Yes,
you!
I do own one.
Got you!
Splash water in her face.
I mean-
She's wearing a mask! I didn't think this through.
Oh no!
I
mean, I guess.
Are the masks with the mouth, are they covered by, fabric?
Yeah.
The eyes are covered with fabric. The mouth is just... There's no mouth hole.
Yeah.
It's just like a...
Right,
big-
it's just,
Rubber thing.
black.
So
The
it
eyes
would
have a
work.
mesh.
You could slightly blind them. That's about it with a cup of water. But no, can I go in with a groin guard so now I've got protection in
I'll
my
say
jump?
yes, but have you ever been hit in the nuts whilst wearing a groin guard?
Yes.
So have I.
Yeah.
It still hurts.
Still hurts, but less.
Still hurts a lot, though.
But what's the limit on what we're allowed to bring into this
Anything
fight?
you own, currently,
Oh, I don't own a groin guard.
if you own it and you can justify why you'd have it...
I mean, I'm wearing one, but it's not
Okay,
mine.
well see, now you've given me an advantage. Okay, picture this, right? Scream movies. The way it usually goes down is, someone's at home, they're watching a movie or doing something stupid like that, and then the
having a wank.
yeah, exactly. The Ghostface killer comes into their home to get them, right? It's either in a home or a place of, a school or whatever. Somewhere, if it's at my house, got 2 swords and a baseball bat.
2 blunt swords and a baseball bat.
A baseball bat.
Exactly. I can. That's why I was like, are you going in with any weapons? Because I know you want a baseball bat.
Yeah,
As do I.
yeah.
So, just go in with the baseball bat.
I also have an axe. I got weapons. I thought we were going into this with it being you versus them.
If they've got a weapon, you can have a weapon.
Okay.
But it's got to be something you own.
I feel like I'm screwed in this situation. Not only am I a weak, small child of man, but
You are thin like a Twix.
I don't own any weapons. Actually, I own a kunai.
We're just anime trash, aren't we?
But I don't know how to use it. I don't actually watch Naruto. My friend bought it for me as a gag, but I won't say that I'm not a weeb because I do watch Dragon Ball Z.
I'm going to give Phoenix the win in his fight, by the way, because he's got a baseball bat.
Yeah.
So that's 1 point to Phoenix.
And-
Phoenix, keep track of the points.
The
One point to
Scream
Phoenix.
villain isn't aren't the Scream movies just sort of like an elaborate parody of horror movies?
Kind of. The idea is you follow the rules and you live.
Yeah.
Right.
So as long as you stick to the rules of horror films, which these days there aren't any,
Yeah.
you'll be fine.
Oh man, I guess I'd lose, wouldn't I? Scream 4, they bring in that because of the new generation of horror, the only way to live is to be gay. But then, does that change in the show? I haven't watched enough of the show to remember.
Neither have I. But it doesn't matter because you were only fighting what's her
Emma
face,
Roberts.
and
Yeah,
you
Emma
won.
Roberts, yeah.
So you're on 1 point. Dom,
Yeah,
who are you going to fight?
Okay, I haven't seen many horror movies, and by many I mean any at all. So I'm going with Freddy Cougar.
Freddy Cougar.
Freddy Cougar.
Freddy
half
Cougar from
burn
Cougar Town.
victim, half cougar.
Is that not his name?
Kruger.
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 No, I like Freddy Cougar.
Yeah, Freddy
Okay.
Cougar
You're fighting
is
a big
funny.
cat.
He's
I was
all-
thinking like a middle-aged woman who only goes after younger men. Named
That'd
Freddy.
be a good horror movie, though, right? Like about a cougar, as in like a woman that goes for young men, and then
Can't be worse than
kills
Truth
them.
or Dare.
no, that looks like utter trash.
Yeah. But anyway, so you're going to go after Freddy Krueger.
Yes.
The Dream Killer.
Okay. He's completely covered in scars, right?
No, that's just how he looks.
Damn it.
No, yes.
I want
There's
covered- he's
scars,
covered in
but you
burn
can't
marks,
punch
yeah.
them and give him pain.
Doesn't he only go after, like, children?
No.
Damn it.
Teenagers.
Teenagers and people who've upset him.
Oh man, there is no...
You
speaking
fought
my
You
way out of this.
chose someone that, like, the only person that came close to beating him, really.
Jason?
No.
Not even then, because he didn't win. Neither of them won that battle. That battle's still ongoing, because in the end of Freddy vs. Jason, Jason walks out of the lake with Freddy's severed head and Freddy winks at you.
Okay, can I take this back? I hate doing this on the show where I offer something because it's the only thing I could think of, but then I think of something better.
It's your trademark.
It's my that's right. The jigsaw from Saw.
Okay.
I could beat a puppet.
What?
not a
He's not a
puppet.
puppet.
The puppet's name is Billy.
Jesus.
The
Have
puppet's
you
also
seen
not.
Saw?
The puppet's also not the villain. Billy is the name of the puppet, by the way, and the puppet isn't.
Okay. I'll help you out with this.
Third suggestion.
Oh, no.
Chucky from Chucky.
You're gonna fight a possessed demon, unkillable doll.
I'll give him
Unkillable.
that. Look, I think you could, if you're going in a one-on-one fight, Saw is a good choice, like Jigsaw.
Yeah, because he's a cancer victim.
Because he's just a cancer
Right,
patient.
yeah, no, so this is what I was thinking, is that all of Jigsaw's gimmicks, whether he's a puppet or not, it's all about trapping you in a room. But if I'm just gonna, fight him, then I've got the upper hand.
I'll give you your...
I'd say you've only got one problem.
What's that?
Is that in,
He gets his pigmen.
Well, no, I wasn't gonna say that. In Saw 4, it's shown that he sets up traps like that aren't the big death traps and stuff, because there's a bit where some guy tries to fight him, and he basically just puts his foot out, trips him over, and the guy falls in a pit of knives.
You don't get to fight them on your turf. If, like with Phoenix, his argument of it's in my house works because that's where Ghostface would go after him.
Yeah.
With Jigsaw, you're not fighting Jigsaw in your own home.
Right.
You're fighting Jigsaw in his basement, where I'm sure he's got a hypodermic needle pit or something.
Yeah, he's got one of those.
And I don't even own anything that would help.
Where
I'm
did
trying
you
to
get
think
all
of the
those
sharpest
needles?
thing that I own.
Just-
I'm sorry for talking
That's
over you
alright.
there. But I'm just thinking of it. How much money did that man have?
I can only assume he had some kind of connection at a medical disposal plant.
I can only assume he's got a ton of money. Because he owns a warehouse.
Well, I mean, he's dying, so he probably just liquidated all of his assets.
Yeah, that's probably what it is.
'Cause
Because
he
the
doesn't-
amount of CRT screens he has, TVs to be like, hey, look at me, I'm spooky, and every room has this, and also there's infinite rooms, and also here's a wall that goes, you can't see that, but here's two walls that come into each other. Someone who's able to set all that up clearly has way too much money.
How long does it... Because in the first one, isn't there, that victim who got killed in the barbed wire field?
Yeah.
Where it's just like a maze of barbed wire?
His stomach was cut open and what is it, is it sulfuric acid? No.
It's something like that.
From his stomach melted his insides.
That's fucking... How many nicks on his fingers do you think he has?
Many.
He'd have to wear...
Many.
he could wear
It
gloves.
was razor wire though, not barbed.
Oh, that's way worse.
Yeah.
But anyway. So you're going to fight a cancer patient and die?
Yes, no.
I'm going to give you the win, though, because I reckon you could take him.
I have one advantage that you guys haven't accounted for.
Uh-huh.
My super kick. Now,
You do have
Okay.
a good super kick.
I have a pretty good super kick. And I can whack my thigh in just the right way so that it sounds like I hit him really bad and he has to sell for it.
I mean,
Otherwise,
you
the
could just give him...
otherwise, the audience is going to be really
You
disappointed.
could just give him an
course.
actual super kick, though.
What would that is the least effective maneuver.
You just have to sell it to the audience.
It's just like
Have you
the
ever been
su-
given a super kick?
Okay. No.
I have. It fucking hurts.
Alright. They actually hit you in the jaw.
Yeah.
Brutal.
I got super kicked in the face. It fucking hurt.
My brother put me in a figure 4 leg lock once, and I had to go to the hospital. Because it turns out I had really weak knees. I had Osgood-Schlatter syndrome as a kid. Which
Jigsaw might just recruit you.
Which meant that my knees locked up.
He might just look at you and be like, well, you're clearly dying as well.
I have a lot of things going on.
Maybe you can lure him in and shove him.
Yeah, see, that's what I think. Can I bring a tag team partner?
No. Do you own a human?
Phoenix?
Hello.
I was going to get Phoenix to get behind him and then I could push. And then
Classic
Classic maneuver.
Yeah.
Why don't you just push him?
Well, what if he doesn't fall over?
Push him? I don't know.
I say if I'm on your team, he's got a pig man though.
Yeah. At which point I reckon
What's
the
a
pig...
pig man?
And they're just
Like I've
people.
played Minecraft.
They're just people with pig masks.
Right.
Technically, depending on the pig man, I could take them. Depending on it though, because one of them again is just a woman who was a heroin addict.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of them do have mental issues.
The
pig men are very
another one of
susceptible
them was
manipulation.
Another one of them was a cop. He'd be fully trained in being able to fight me.
One of them was a surgeon.
One of them was a surgeon. I don't know if he could beat me. He was lame.
But he did only have one hand. Or was it one leg?
One leg.
He did only have one leg. But I reckon...
That was the dumbest twist, by the way. That whole...
I reckon that with Phoenix, you'd win. And I reckon that without Phoenix, you'd still win. Because I don't think you're stupid enough to fall for some of Jigsaw's traps. Because a lot of his traps are really just like common sense fucking.
Yeah, a lot of his traps are built around you being emotionally twisted in a way, you know, like the guy that he gets to fall down that pit of death or whatever. He does that because the guy's like, I'm super angry.
But you're going in this with a clear head.
Yeah, calm
so
mind.
I reckon you've got him. So you get a point.
Thank
Congrats.
you. I'm glad
Phoenix?
I thought of some.
One each.
Cool.
Yeah. What's
have you got?
yours?
Ash Williams' hand from Evil Dead 2.
Okay.
It's just a hand.
It's just a hand.
It's a possessed hand, but
Yeah.
it's a hand.
I
I own a pipe wrench.
Does the hand feel pain? I
It-
can't remember if it felt pain from the movie.
Kind of.
Also, isn't it stronger than just a hand?
It does have the
Because-
strength of a man. But
Yeah.
it is a hand. It's just a hand. I can just hold it and smack it with my wrench.
Yeah.
Break it.
I'm just saying, like,
Or
if
burn it.
if it doesn't feel pain, you'd have to dismember it.
That's not hard.
No.
I own a pocket knife.
Sure.
Where are you guys getting all these weapons?
Wish.com.
Wish.com. Wish, and we have misspent youth.
Yeah.
We went to Paddy's Market a lot.
Grew up on the streets.
I've been
Fine,
meaning
just
to buy
for-
myself an axe for reasons.
Yeah. But anyway, I reckon I
chopping
can...
wood.
Yeah, actually it is. I love
Go on.
chopping wood.
Fight again. I can totally kill that hand. Ash beat that hand by putting a bucket over it and putting some books on it. And Ash is an idiot.
Yeah.
But see, this is the thing. I thought Ash vs. the Evil Dead was more of like an action comedy.
That's the TV show. I'm talking about Evil Dead 2.
It still was a
Right.
comedy though.
It is a comedy.
Yeah.
But it's a horror comedy.
Okay.
I can take that hand. I couldn't take a Deadite, but I can take that hand.
What about the guy from,
Do I
Psycho?
get a point?
No, not Psycho.
Do I get a point or not?
I think you get a point.
I'm just trying to think about it, right? So Ash stops it, right?
He stops it and then he fights it again.
We're fighting these things.
Yeah.
Are you
Ash
just
does,
hitting him with a
later
crowbar?
on, the hand does keep coming back. And I can't remember if he burns it in Evil Dead 2 or if it comes back in Evil Dead 3 and grows a new Ash.
Well, that's what I was.
Because it does that in Ash vs. Evil Dead.
That's what I was thinking. It's like
No, it doesn't! Because the hand just gets trapped and stays in the cabin, and then in Ash vs. the Evil Dead, the TV series, Ruby... Spoilers for Ash vs. Evil Dead. The main bad guy, Ruby, has Ash's hand.
yeah.
And she uses it as like a GPS thing to find Ash until the hand wanders off on its own back to the cabin, where it grows a new Ash.
So from that, because I haven't seen Ash vs. Evil Dead, it doesn't seem like he kills it.
He does kill it in the end by once again cutting it off of the evil Ash.
Okay.
And then it just kind of, the hand just kind of rots away.
Are you fighting it
I'm fighting it like,
as a hand?
as a hand. I'm fighting it Evil Dead 2.
Okay. I'm just hearing your whole situation and it doesn't lose.
I know. I know I don't.
Like, It gets cut. Ash cuts it off himself. It has a mind of its own. He traps it under a bucket. Someone finds it. It runs off. Becomes a whole new Ash. He cuts the hand off the whole new Ash. It runs off.
No, it doesn't. It rots away after that.
Oh, okay.
That kills it. But
so in my mind, you have to fight evil Ash then.
No, I don't. I just have to fight the hand. If I destroy the hand before it can make a new evil Ash, I've killed it.
Okay. How are you destroying the hand? With your
fucking
crowbar?
I'll stab it. I'll burn it. I don't know.
I feel like you'd have to disintegrate it, completely burn it to a crisp.
Yeah.
Because
I've got a lighter. I got time.
Because otherwise, from what I'm hearing, if you don't destroy it outright, it'll just grow a whole new Ash with a broken hand.
I'll just keep beating the shit out of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll give you a point.
Hooray!
I mean, I can't think of anything to counter that. Are there any horror movies
just fighting a hand?
Are there any horror movies where the villain is just like the friends we made along the way?
Sorry, what?
Do you want to fight us? Is that what this is?
No, I'm just saying.
You mean where there's movies where it's the real treasure was the relationships we forged?
That's just sort of a metaphor. Is there anything where the horror was just sort of within them all along? It was just, but not literally. Just it was sort of a
where the bad guys
thing.
are your mates or
something? Oh no. Where it was a mental thing. Like they just had to combat their own insecurities.
Does Shutter Island count?
I wouldn't count Shutter Island.
Alright, then not.
No, I think there is one, though.
Because I feel like I could beat that. I'm pretty put together.
You gotta... No, it's a fist fight. You can't pick a mental thing.
Sure you can.
That's not what the paper said.
You gotta fight a horror
I could punch depression in the face.
Depression in physical form, yeah.
Yeah, no, I can't think of anything. Here's the thing, I haven't seen,
any horror movies.
I'm happy to go again.
I'm just trying to think. Because all the ones I'm thinking of are the unstoppable ones. You get Jason Voorhees, who is unstoppable.
Oh, Jason Voorhees you can kill. You just gotta read out the correct passage from the Necronomicon Ex Mortis.
But then he comes back. He always comes back.
Not if you send him back to hell with the Necronomicon Ex Mortis. Because Evil Dead and Friday the 13th take place in the same universe.
Yeah.
So you could just... Using the right passage from the book, if you learn Ancient Sumerian, you could get rid of Jason. Just no one ever does, because they can't find the fucking book.
But Jason goes to hell.
Yeah.
And he comes back.
Yeah, only because Freddy fucking Krueger brought him back.
Is that how it happens in the movie? Because Jason goes to hell.
Yeah, Jason's in hell.
5,
he's
right?
dead. And Freddy goes in and pretends to be Jason's mum and convinces him to leave hell.
Is that how he's out in number 6?
Yes.
That's stupid. That's actually stupid.
And then he's in space.
Well, before that, he takes Manhattan.
No, he doesn't. He takes a boat in Manhattan.
Are we talking about the Muppets movies now?
I could take Kermit. Can I get a Kermit? No, I've got an actual one. I want to fight the uncle from Hellraiser.
The uncle?
Have you seen Hellraiser?
Pinhead.
No, not Pinhead. In the first Hellraiser film, spoilers for Hellraiser, the bad guy is Pinhead, and the Cenobites, but it's also the main protagonist's uncle, because he's the one who found the box, and he's trying to sacrifice her to get himself out of
I
going
wouldn't
to send
consider
to
Pinhead the villain of that movie.
He's not really.
He's just the guy being like, you owe us something.
Yeah, exactly. So I could fight the bad guy of that film, which is just a dude, who in the end of the film gets pulled apart by hooks after saying the greatest line of all time, which is, Jesus wept. Which I love
The
using.
shortest verse in the Bible.
He gets pulled apart near the start, because this is the story, him being pulled apart and him trying to convince the girl to bring him bodies to sacrifice, because the more he gets, the more human he becomes.
No, he gets pulled apart at the end. He's killed at the start,
Right.
but at the end of the film he's pulled apart.
Right, okay.
Because they pull him apart with the hooks and then they send him to hell.
How good are those movies?
So good.
Anyway, so I could...
I've never seen
I could totally fight that dude. Because he's just a dude.
Yeah.
Brain him with my fucking crowbar. Or my pipe wrench, or my baseball bat. I'm not kidding.
I'm actually missing some of the pieces from Cluedo. Could I borrow yours?
I do seem to have a collection of just
rope, candlestick.
I need to get a big lead pipe,
a revolver.
But anyway, I could totally fight that guy.
I actually am starting to feel like I could take on the clown from It.
What, Pennywise?
Sure.
Yeah, I know he's actually like an eldritch horror,
Do you have psychic powers?
but I could just
Can you
avoid
perform
him.
the ritual of Chud?
Can't I just like ignore him? Because isn't he in the drain?
No.
You gotta fight him.
You've got to fight. You can't ignore him. Avoiding the problem doesn't get you a win. By the way, do I get a point for killing that man?
Yes,
Sure.
You're very good at killing
You
humans.
killed one dude.
2! I'm on 2 points.
You
I'm
killed
winning.
a dude and like a
Man.
13th of a dude.
I killed a limb.
Well, it's not even the whole limb. It's just,
I won. That's the point.
yeah, okay.
You guys are thinking too
You're
broad.
winning in points.
Yeah.
I'm trying to fight Pennywise.
And getting killed.
I reckon.
Pennywise is eating you.
I've seen the last scene from It. And
Uh-huh.
they just like shove him down a well?
No.
No.
There's a shotgun involved. I don't
Uh-huh.
own a shotgun.
Okay. Are you talking about the remake or the original TV
The
series?
remake.
Okay. In the remake, they beat Pennywise by overcoming their fears.
I can do that.
And they don't even beat him because Chapter 2's coming out next
Yeah,
year.
but he comes back 20 years later.
27.
That's a rematch. I can win the first one.
Yeah, but you didn't win. He's not dead.
Okay, but...
You've got to kill him.
Okay, that's fair. I mean, I feel like you can win a fight without killing someone, but I suppose you're right. Like,
This is a
He is
this is a
gonna-
death battle.
yeah.
I reckon
It's a
if he
horror
doesn't get
movie.
you the first... If you go in and fight Pennywise as a child, you're dead. But if you go in and fight Pennywise as an adult, you're still dead because now he's like, taxes!
I can't beat taxes.
Hell, one of the guys, spoilers for It Chapter 2, which hasn't come out yet, one of them just dies straight out because of the sheer terror of having to do this shit again. Kills himself in a bathtub.
That's cool. That's some good story right there. I should see that movie.
Watch the original. The original is fucking hilarious. But anyway.
Yeah, I can't think... Does Edward Scissorhands count as a horror
No.
movie?
Phoenix, you got another one?
The bad guy from the movie, what's it called? It's like the worst horror movie I've ever seen.
The Bye-Bye Man?
No. Far out, what's it called? Okay, I'll tell you the premise of the movie. There are 3 women, and they all are doing their own random junk, just whatever.
Sex in the City 2.
That's 4 women.
Oh, Amusement is what it's called.
Never heard of it.
Okay, so basically the premise of it is there's this guy, and he captures these 3 women, because when they were kids, they were friends with him, but they were only really friends with him to make fun of him and bully him. And he has a creepy laugh, and the whole movie is awful. It's such a not good movie.
You need to give us something.
He's just
here.
a dude, right?
But what do you mean? What does he do?
Basically, what he's good at is tricking people.
But what
Okay.
does he do?
He just captures people and tries to kill them. But he does it like... That's the thing.
Does
It's
he
like,
lock him in a
he's
basement?
just like a dude.
Is he just a regular serial killer?
Barely even a regular series. No, in the movie, he captures them and he puts them on these, like, weird things. But if it's just a one-on-one fight, I'm just fighting a dude who's got a weird laugh.
You're fighting him on his turf.
Yeah, but his turf...
You've given us no information to work
I'm
with.
trying. It's a very dumb movie that doesn't make sense. Because at one point, there's a girl, like one of the girls, she's in a police station. And then she's talking to this, like, person and they're like, oh, yeah, I remember one time we had this guy come through and all I can remember is his laugh. And then there's like, wait a second, walks outside. Then she walks outside of the door of the police station and all of a sudden the police station is like, he's been there the whole time and he's been setting up traps in there and they're not really traps and for some reason there's a giant glass wall and stuff like that. But really, he's just a little tricky boy. He's got like there's one scene in it where he dresses up like a clown. And there's a woman who just happens to own a room filled with clown stuff, and so he's just like, yeah, chilling here.
It's a bit like that room in It.
Bit like that room in It. Yeah, exactly right.
I don't know enough to argue against you, so I have to give you a point.
I
Yeah.
have no idea what you're talking
It's
about.
a really bad movie.
You've given us very little information about it, so we have to give you the point.
Yay. He's just a dude, really. A dude who's good with makeup and special effects. Like Saw.
I'll give you the point.
I could beat Mater from Cars.
Not a horror film. Also, no.
He's a
He's a
car.
car. Just
With a
fucking-
hook.
Yeah,
But
a
he's
prehensile
he's
hook.
an idiot, and I'm a bad driver. I could crash
You
him.
can't get in the cars in cars.
How do you know? Have you
We've
ever seen
discussed
anyone
this.
Wait,
try?
dude, I could fight Cujo.
The dog.
Yeah.
Well, it's Dom's turn.
True.
I could fight Cujo.
The dog.
The dog.
The rabies dog with super strength.
He's a
Right.
Saint Bernard with rabies.
Yeah, I could take that.
What have you got?
A leg that I can kick him away
He's a
with.
big dog.
It is a big dog.
I've got a really good spear tackle. That's my finisher.
Your finisher is the spear.
Yeah, I'm a
you
huge
Roman
Roman
Reigns?
Reigns fan.
Moving on.
I love
Old
the guy.
Yeller.
Not a horror film.
Rabies dogs.
Are you both fighting Cujo?
Like any good horror villain is all about disempowering the heroes. Like that's where the psychological thrill comes from. So I can't think of anyone that I could beat.
I'm giving you both a point for Cujo because you could both definitely kill
I
him.
can fight the blob.
No, you can't.
I could fight the house from Monster House.
I'll pay that.
Sure.
I can
You won't, you
set
get
that thing on fire
You get
and
eaten.
leave.
You step on the lawn, you're dead.
That's not what happened in the movie.
That house has power over the lawn.
It does have power over the lawn.
That house is a monster house.
What you do, right? You walk in there. You just need to bring some matches and some alcohol,
Yeah.
right?
Set it on fire.
Then you'll probably die in the process.
Which is a loss.
But
No, it's a tie.
You don't get a point for
It's
time.
a draw.
what you do is you just start pouring the alcohol on the lawn or whatever, right? Then you stand on the lawn, and when its weird carpet tongue comes out, you jump quickly back so that it touches the lawn. Then you throw a match at it. Its carpet tongue goes in. Whole thing set aflame.
Oh. So, this is genius.
You're only winning here because of him, you know that, right?
Hello.
No, but it was my idea to set the thing on fire.
It's true. I'm just giving him away.
Yeah.
Fine, you get a point.
Molotov cocktail.
Now you're both on 3 points. Now it's my turn. Who can I kill?
Am I on 3 points? I feel like that's
You
the
both,
only
you
good
both
idea
got
I
a
had.
point for Cujo.
So true.
You both got a point for Cujo, and then, because you were doing it together, and then you got a point for Monster House.
Yeah.
So you're both on 3 points. What's some horror films that I could win?
Do you think you could beat the guy from Johnny from The Shining? Oh,
What?
the little girls from The Shining. I could take them.
They're demons.
I can take them. They're little girls.
I don't think you could take them. Don't they turn up and then blood just pours
Yeah.
out of an elevator and
Uh-huh.
drown?
I could take...
I ain't afraid of no blood.
I could
Got
definitely
nosebleeds that
take
bad.
the bad guy from Psycho.
Sure.
What's his name?
Norman Bates.
I could take Norman Bates.
Sure.
Is that what Bates Motel was a prequel to?
Yeah.
Yes.
You know, you learn something new every
Did
day.
you not know that?
I never saw the show. I just saw ads for
Okay.
it.
But yeah, I could totally take Norman Bates. He's just a man who dresses in a dress.
It has
Yeah.
a thing for his mom.
Yeah.
He's got a knife. I've got a bat. Fight is on.
Yeah, I pay that.
Yeah.
4 points.
absolutely.
4 points.
Isn't that what you're on?
No, he's
I'm on
Two.
2.
3 points.
Now we're tied. Alright, as a group, we now have to fight one.
Okay, I say we take
Oh,
on...
this is so much easier.
We take on a
three.
big one.
We got to have an actual challenge here.
Mm-hmm.
I reckon we could maybe take Toilet Ghoul.
No. What? No.
Toilet Ghoul.
Toilet ghoul.
Toilet Ghoul.
As
Toilet.
in the ghoul that, when you sit on a toilet, sucks you in.
Yeah. The ghoul from Toilet Ghoul. Or the Ginger Dead Man.
Are those what you consider to be the big time horror movie villains?
No.
Toilet Ghoul and Ginger Dead Man?
I don't think we could take Ginger Dead Man.
Neither do I. Jack Frost, on the other hand.
Ah! From Santa Claus 3?
Yeah.
But no. From Jack Frost 2.
Are you kidding? Santa Claus 3 is terrifying. It's got Tim Allen.
It sure does.
Ugh.
Um.
But anyway.
What happened to Tim Allen? Where'd he
Oh,
go?
he
I think
tweets really conservative politics online. So.
Oh, lovely. So he's Roseanne Barr now. Cool.
Yeah, very similar. Very similar.
Anyway.
How their paths went. Okay, final thought. we could beat the family, the white people from Get Out.
Wow. No, I couldn't.
You couldn't.
No.
He's
Look at
looking-
me. I'm semi-dark. If I beat up a family of white people...
I don't think... Like, they seem to only go after black people.
Yeah, that's true. I'm not that dark.
We could infiltrate them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
We wouldn't
it's
be
a sting
successful.
operation.
Mother from Mother, but not...
That's not a
her.
horror film.
Sure it is. Have you seen it?
It's not a horror film. It's like an art house piece.
It's like a psychological art house horror.
It's a psychological
They eat
thriller.
a baby.
Yeah. They eat all a baby in a lot of things. What's your point?
Most
In a
of
lot
those
of
things are
horror
considered
movies.
horror.
No.
Did they ever make a movie of Metamorphosis, where the guy turns into a cockroach? I guess he's not really a villain, but I feel like I could take a giant cockroach.
We could take Brundlefly.
No, we couldn't.
Yes, we
He
could.
spits acid.
We could take... He's like dying when like he turns into Brundlefly.
He spits acid.
One of us might die, but the other two will live.
Good point. This is a three-way fight. Okay, who's willing to die?
I'll
Dibs.
take it.
Yep. See?
Damn it, we all want to
Easy!
die!
Doesn't matter then. We just go and be like, right, it doesn't matter if one of us goes down. We just keep fighting. We could totally take Brundlefly.
Yes. I mean, probably. What does it take to kill him? Does he have... He's got an exoskeleton, though, right?
Yeah, but then he's dumb enough to get himself fused with a door.
Just like the protagonist from Persona 3.
Jesus.
I just felt the need to talk about something that I understand.
Can we take
for
a
second.
ghoul from Tokyo Ghoul?
No.
No.
You kidding?
Yeah,
No. Absolutely no.
Fair enough.
Do you know... Have you watched Tokyo Ghoul?
They're like...
A while ago.
basically invincible.
It takes having a part of a ghoul to get any
yeah, I
kind of
forgot about that
even
bit.
matching against a ghoul, and even that doesn't help that much.
Forgot about that bit. What else could we kill?
We could starve out some of the, like, good ghouls by, just cutting off their supply of coffee and blood.
Yeah.
We gotta kill
Tokyo
something.
Ghoul's really good.
That's a good show. That's one of the only animes I've seen. And it's
if
so
we're
good.
opening this up to anime, though.
Horror, full stop.
It's kind of a horror anime.
Has anyone seen Gantz?
No.
Okay. Gantz is really, really, really violent.
It also rhymes with pants.
It does rhyme with pants. But the bad guys in Gantz, well, kind of, are these little kids. They're just like teenage kids that kill homeless people. We could take them.
Yeah.
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 I
They
could
have a
take-
baseball bat. I have a baseball bat.
I have a baseball bat.
I have a plastic sword.
You can borrow my baseball bat.
I can
My
borrow
baseball
your
bat.
Ben's
baseball
baseball
bat.
bat.
You can borrow my baseball bat. I'll use my pipe wrench.
Yeah. And I'll use my newly bought axe.
And I'll use my kunai as well.
And my... Anyway.
And my kunai.
And on that note, am I on 3 points? Or did...
I think we're all on 3 points.
Alright. So it's a three-way tie.
It's a threesome.
Cool. I've been Ben.
I've been Dom.
I'm in Phoenix.
And
killed-
I could take Monokuma from Danganronpa.
As if you could take Monokuma. What trash.
Easy.
He blows up. There's like infinite Monokumas.
I can take Nitro from X-Men, who also blows up.
Okay, I can take Junko from Danganronpa. She has to play by her own rules.
Can I
She's
take
technically a
Magneto?
student. I don't think that-
Can I
Spoiler
take
alert.
Magneto? My baseball bat's made of wood. That helps.
It doesn't. I think the only thing that isn't made of metal on you right now is the shirt. Everything else has metal on it.
I'll just go in naked.
It's got
I'll go in naked.
Just make it
that you're right on it.
No, but I'll go in naked and no glasses.
To contact Phoenix and Ben, email them at fromahatpodcast@gmail.com or go to our Facebook or Twitter. Links are in the description.